Happy December 21st everyone, and welcome to a very special video I've been cooking up for you. You can tell by the title and the length of the video what it is and how successful we are today, but as part of the countdown to Yule Ball on December 24th, since we already wrapped up Prisoner of Azkaban on December 20th, I planned something special. Starting today and continuing tomorrow and the day after, we are gonna be doing a speedrun of Harry's first 3 years at Hogwarts. So Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets and the Prisoner of Azkaban, starting with Philosopher's Stone today. I want to do a very casual speedrun where I'm gonna try and beat the game under 1 hour and 50 minutes. And by the rough length of the video you can tell if I was successful or not, right? Now, very important disclaimer guys, I am not a speedrunner, I don't have the ambition to be one, I don't really have the skills or anything like that, and I have nothing but utmost respect for actual speedrunners. These people are like scientists, deconstructing games to the very core elements and then putting them together in the most efficient way. It's absolutely mind-boggling what they're able to pull off, and if you're looking for a good speedrunner, check Nixxo. That's my best recommendation when it comes to the classic Harry Potter games. I myself just love these games and I want to do my first sort of take at a casual speedrun, but one important disclaimer, I am running a mod for Philosopher's Stone, which those of you who've been taking part in our Advent Calendar series 2 years ago are familiar with, and that's more modern control scheme, carried over from Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban back into the Philosopher's Stone game, because originally it had 10 controls and you couldn't really cast spells whilst moving or jumping. This mod addresses that, so it's more like Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban, with a few quirks. It doesn't work perfectly, but it works well enough, and it is gonna be a significant advantage for this speedrun run, right? So I just want to be completely open about that. That's why maybe I'll pull off some sig moves that if you just install the game and play it yourself you won't be able to. It's the modded control scheme, WSAD and fluid mouse controls, okay? Want it to be fully transparent. Again, I'm not submitting this score anywhere, it's not gonna be good enough for that, but it's just gonna be a fun time. And let's see how terribly we can do in Harry's first year at Hogwarts, how few house points we can get, how we can avoid to collect any wizard cards whatsoever, which is why Ron will not even visit us at the hospital wing at the very end. It's gonna be an absolute blast to contrast this with the playthrough from 2 years back. So anywho guys, grab yourself something comfortable, some warm drink, and I want to invite you to sit down with me for the next roughly 2 hours and see how fast we can get through the Philosopher's Stone. Alrighty guys, here we are in the main menu. I have my Barnes & Noble mug filled with black tea, I have tons of water around the corner, I should be able to sit this through from the beginning to the end. And let me show you how to fit an entire school year into 2 hours. Let me check the sound volume so you can hear the game and me comfortably. Yeah, excellent. Okay, this should be it. So, the moment, you can see I already practiced somewhat, we're gonna hit replace game and click yes, I want to start the timer. We are gonna consider the introductory cutscene as part of the run since it cannot be skipped, and it's gonna be all the more interesting to compare with Chamber of Secrets, especially tomorrow.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night.
There we go, the storybook.
Strange and mysterious things would soon be happening.
Jim Dale, your voice is strange and mysterious.
As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness.
Sirius Black's motorbike, if I'm not mistaken.
The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby. Harry Potter.
Poor boy, so much suffering ahead. But also a lot of magic.
Years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys.
I love how they captured the actual movie actors in this image.
Until
Perfect.
that fateful day when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
I think this letter was the first Christmas decoration we used 2 years back for our Advent Calendar series.
Purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. While at Gringotts Wizard Bank, Hagrid collected a scruffy package from Vault 713, mentioning to Harry that the package, whatever it was, would be safer at Hogwarts. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind.
And we got to explore the Hogwarts Express in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Dumbledore stood up.
Oh, there he is, the Gryffindor headmaster with Gryffindor deputy headmistress, who will turn a Gryffindor first year into the Seeker and win the Quidditch Cup and the House Cup. Yeah. Let's not even pretend Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff even exist.
Not Slytherin, eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness.
Harry and Slytherin, that would be cool. Maybe he and Draco would be best buddies.
Well,
Harry would be a little bit more morally questionable. Draco would maybe be a better person as a result. I'm sure there's a fanfic for everything out there. Ah, there we go, there we go. And by the way guys, something I also haven't mentioned, I am just like 2 years ago running DirectX 11 renderer mod for this, as well as upscaled textures pack, so the game looks a bit better than you remember it from where you played it back in your childhood, okay? Which is also, it has one tiny flaw. There is no fade in, fade out to black effect in the game, in the DirectX 11 renderer, meaning many cutscene transitions you will see these weird jerky movements where characters will drop from the sky, or Harry, we could see him behind the door, things like that. So it has this tiny little issue that was not yet tweaked, or maybe it was and I just haven't checked in the last 2 years. It's the same exact setup I used 2 years ago. I didn't want to mess with it because it's very unstable. Fire crabs. I remember when I remembered these sentences line by line as a kid, but I didn't speak a word in English. I just remembered what they sound like.
On the 3rd floor, Mr. Potter.
Hey, Harry!
And if a new character speaks over the previous one, they get interrupted directly, which is not the case in Prisoner of Azkaban. In Prisoner of Azkaban, a speedrun, we'll see a lot of talking over one another. It's gonna be messy.
Follow me, Harry.
Okay guys, we want to actually collect 25 beans or we're not gonna be able to complete Fred and George's tutorial section. They're gonna hold us a hostage.
As a first year, you have a lot to learn. I'll ask for a secret lesson.
I'll see you later in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Good luck, Harry.
God, I just cannot smile like an idiot playing this game. It's my happy place, you know what I mean? This Hogwarts is my happy place. I can come to back no matter what and feel like I'm in control of my life.
Above the bookcase is a Bertie Bott's every flavour bean. Collect all the beans you can find and meet us in the next room.
Okay, no further instructions needed. Also, let's make some additional jumps as we climb up. That should spare us a few seconds. And yeah, let's actually collect all these beans. Again, like I said, we need 25 as quickly as possible. Not to get the wizard cards, but to unlock the way out.
Well
I can
done.
see you, Peeves,
Now,
already.
Let's try jumping. Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across. If you fall down,
I wonder if we could be quicker with auto jump. But that would be so boring. I wish there would be some ROM or hack of the PlayStation 1 version where you could disable the auto jump and have to assign a button. Oh, nice. Yes, we made it before the cutscene all the way here. Oh, that's so cool. What's taking so long? And we didn't get hit.
Peeves doesn't like first years, so watch your step.
I'm pretty sure Peeves also doesn't like second or third years from the evidence we've collected so far, so there's that. Okay, that was a close call actually.
You're getting the hang of this. In Hogwarts, you'll find all sorts of wicked treats. To pick up a treat, just run over to it. Chocolate frogs.
When I was a kid and George said you're getting the hang of this, I always interpreted as in he's telling me to hang my coat, my robe somewhere. I was confused. What? Why? Anyway, I just decided to share that little detail with you guys. Now you know the behind the scenes info. Okay, so we can either collect the ones on the bookcases. I think it's much faster to go to the surrounding ledges here, because we need 6 more beans. Excellent, and the ones on the other side as well. And we just talked to Fred, and this is gonna be very important, guys. Do not, under any circumstances, pick up any of the wizard cards in the game. It's gonna save you so much time, because the pickup animation takes forever.
We need the beans for some.
But I remember it fondly from my early days.
You've earned it.
And thankfully, it appears in a way you can avoid it.
Climb through the secret exit above the bookcases to get to your first spell lesson. Good luck.
And this is what I meant, guys. They're not gonna let you attend your own lesson until you give them money. These guys, these vicious twins. They control the entire syndicate, and the teachers are in on this, as we find out later. Harry really doesn't want to meet Malfoy.
The famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect.
No.
These are my fellow Slytherins, Crabbe and Goyle.
Well,
Naturally,
they're tall.
The Slytherins are going to win the House Cup and the Quidditch.
You forget who the headmaster is, Draco. I'm sorry to say. You guys probably deserve to win, but not happening. Also, you say better stay out of our way, but you're the one coming into my way. What's up with that?
We met on the Hogwarts Express, remember?
I don't remember, but I believe you.
Through this door. Follow me.
Guys, for those of you who have played this game before you like read the book or never watched the movie, did the story make sense to you? I'm really curious to know how well it conveys the story to someone who's not familiar with it pre-playing it. We played it almost immediately after watching the movie as kids, especially my mom loved the first movie and she wanted to play the game. And she was helping us translate some of the English words. It was really cute. Okay, guys, we're gonna do 50% Flipendo as quickly as we can. Whew, close call. Because you cannot fail the first time. It's just gonna repeat over and over and over and over until you succeed the first time. Or maybe I didn't try to fail it enough times. But the fastest way is to succeed the first and then just click for the second. That's it. We get 5 house points.
What shape was that, Mr. Potter?
It was Flipendo. It's not my problem you don't know the proper Flipendo shape. God, these teachers are arrogant. Who do they think they are? Just because they're better than me doesn't mean they're better than me.
You may now enter the Flipendo
With
challenge.
these skills, entering Flipendo challenge may prove lethal to us.
Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Guys, I'm enjoying this alternate run where we're a terrible student. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna have to cure myself of this icky feeling and replay the game again properly and 100% it privately, just to feel like we've done well.
Try it on that barrel.
Okay, barrel. Don't get too close or the aiming's not gonna work. Okay, excellent. Now, I usually love to enter Quirrell's room from the hidey hole underneath here, but that would just cost extra time now.
Cast your Flipendo spell at the switch on the wall to open the door.
There are quite a few switches we need to hit to complete the game, but no cauldrons, so we'll be saving time at least in this regard.
Knock it over, Mr. Potter.
And already in Flipendo Challenge it becomes apparent maybe the biggest issue with this game, the constant cutscene interruptions, although personally Lumos Challenge is the worst offender. Every single gargoyle you casted is a cutscene you cannot skip and control is wrestled away from you, which is not fun. Honestly, even on first playthrough, I already found it quite annoying as a kid.
Well done. Now, go on and...
Which is gonna make playing Chamber of Secrets cathartic. Okay, but anywho, let's enjoy this for what it is. This is, I think, the shortest way to the bridge. Maybe falling and re-entering like that would have... No, I don't think it would have been quicker. We would just have to wait for a while for it to open. And by the way, guys, you also see some unique lines. What happens if you don't collect all the challenge stars, but only some? You can get 5 points for getting challenge stars, 10 points for getting challenge stars, and in our playthrough from 2 years back, we got 20 points for getting all of them in a challenge. I'm not sure if there is a step where you only get 15 points. Maybe you guys in the comment section can let me know. If you maybe missed just one challenge star in a challenge, you get 15, or maybe you just get 10. They either tell you you got the required number of challenge stars, or you got several challenge stars, or you got all challenge stars, so there's that. Okay, I am not gonna touch the save game book. It's only gonna cost us a fraction of a second, but you know, throughout the whole game that's gonna build up. But remember, this isn't Prisoner of Azkaban. We fall, we reload. Oh, we can ignore all this stuff. This is so cool. On we go.
Cast your Flipendo spell on this block to knock it out of the way.
Will do. I think just once is enough to make a jump around the corner, especially with this more modern control scheme, which is excellent. Now, guys, one important disclaimer. I messed up something. When starting the timer, I also wanted to do it on my phone simultaneously to actually be able to look down and see what the time is we're at. I forgot to do that, and as a result I have absolutely no clue because I don't see the interface you do in the resulting video. So I'm just gonna hope that at the half an hour mark we're gonna reach the Hogwarts Grounds on the way to the Incendio challenge. We'll see. Now we can already cast here to save a little bit of time. God, I love this platforming so much. We didn't need to do that, but what else are we gonna do whilst we're waiting for the platforms to line? By the way, there is absolutely a way you can... You know what? I'm gonna try it. We don't need to do it, but... Whoa, I can grab the challenge star like that. And also you can even topple the cauldron over, but that's gonna increase the difficulty somewhat. And yeah, we didn't need to do that, but it would have taken us exactly as long anyway, so I played around a little. We don't need to bother with that corner. So let's just keep going. And now, before you hit that Flipendo switch, just make sure you at least make it to the middle platform. That's what I recommend. Excellent. And now onto the doors we go, to the final room of the challenge. Yeah, we're gonna breeze past this. We should be at, I don't know, less than 10-minute mark now. Oh shoot, I didn't jump over it. Oh, that's fine. 3 gnomes, guys. 3 gnomes. We take them down, and it's the end of the challenge. The door is gonna open.
Knock him on his backside to complete the challenge. They move quickly and can be quite a nuisance.
Yep, and they steal beans permanently. I love how he doesn't tell you the scariest and most important thing. Anyway, let's approach the door. 5 points. Ooh.
You completed the challenge. You collected the required number of challenge stars. 5 points for...
I've never heard this line before. This is fascinating to me.
Before you're late. Back in the Gryffindor comic.
See what I mean? DirectX 11 render erases the fade outs and fade ins, so the characters will just shift like this. Yeah. Honestly, still worth it using it. The game looks gorgeous. And actually, tomorrow for Chamber of Secrets, I'm gonna be running the normal retail version of the game, where I managed to get DirectX 11 render work, not the extended mod, via the map editor. So you will see some nicer textures and lighting as a result, but also a few issues. It's gonna be interesting to compare with last year's Chamber of Secrets anyway.
Keys adjust your flight speed.
Ah, sound glitches. Yeah, the sound being interrupted. Now guys, actually, we might suck at spells, but give us a broom and we'll ace it. The fastest way out of the flying practice is to complete it as quickly as possible. Okay, not wait for the timer to end. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna aim for the best possible time.
Now let's see how you do with smaller.
And let's see. I would love to do this perfectly without missing a single ring. Okay. And from what I hear, this is really difficult to do in the PS1 version. At least everyone I've seen revisiting that game after some time really struggles with it. But then again, people say the same about Quidditch in Philosopher's Stone PC, and I've, even with tank controls, never had problems with it. So we'll see if maybe I just play this game so much that I developed some completely useless, highly specialized skills for this. Okay. I love how the tone of you hitting the rings keeps increasing in its pitch, higher and higher frequency. It's pretty cool.
Let's try it with moving.
Okay, thank you for moving red rings. You're actually covering more ground than if you were perfectly still. And I'm still not decided whether I like this or Bugbeak flying more. I think it has to be Bugbeak is a better minigame than this. Because there is a bit more involved controls there. Okay, and on we go. That's the fastest way to do it.
Perfect.
Look at all the points we brought
20
home.
points for Gryffindor. From now on, you may practice flying at any time. You will find the option on the main menu.
True. But Madame Hooch, we have 2 hours to complete this year, so no.
Good day, Mr. Potter.
Okay, we need to bump into Hermione as the door over there is closed.
You're early for the lesson, Harry. But I'll
Let's
teach
see
you
how
this
quickly we can hit 50% plus Alahomora shape. If we fail that and we do just under 50, that's gonna cost us quite a few seconds, so I don't want to do it like this, but close enough. This is stressful, more stressful than trying to 100% it. Okay, and that's roughly half of it. Yeah. Oh, look, 72. That's better than I expected.
That was good, but I know you could do even better.
True, but I'm not gonna... I choose not to do better, Hermione. I'm very able, but this is a choice, okay?
Practice makes perfect, so give it another go.
Here's my another go. Are you happy with my gorgeous 2%? No, she's not happy about that at all.
And what exactly would you open with that?
Apparently your mouth, Hermione? Your sassy mouth? You're the one keeping us away from the Wingardium Leviosa lesson.
We still have a few minutes before the charms lesson. That door in front
By the way,
of you
guys,
is
I'm so
locked.
excited
Cast
to
Al Hamor to
hear
open it.
lines I've never heard in this game before. It's just mind-blowing to me.
You've got it. Now.
Because those lines are not unique to you failing a certain stage of the spell learning, but they are unique to the percentage you got. So we got 2%, like, it's probably a stage of under 10% or something really small. And that I've just never heard before.
Cast Al Hamor to unlock it.
Okay, but instead, we're gonna follow you. We cannot make it in time, unfortunately. Okay. And now, we're just not gonna reach the save game book in time. Look at the cutscene, it's gonna trigger just before...
Charms class is through this door.
It's not possible, I think, guys. Anywho, Wingardium Leviosa, let's do this. I could have avoided that save game book.
Young wizards, I am Professor Flipendo.
Maybe I'm getting
and today
cowardly in
you
my
will learn
years.
The levitation spell Wingardium Leviosa. Observe the correct Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, third out of 5
When I
spells we
stop,
learned this
hold
year.
down the mouse button and follow the pattern, then release the button.
Everything he said rhymes. It confused me a lot as a kid. Oh my god!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Good work, Mr. Potter.
Holy
But you
moly.
still have room to improve.
Okay, well, 50% required, 50% is what we got, and not a single percent
Going
of effort
slightly
more.
faster this time.
Oh, slightly faster, you say? How is this for faster? Oh, he doesn't like it.
An irregular version of the spell won't work, Mr. Potter.
Well, not with this attitude. I'm gonna make you fly with an irregular version of a spell.
You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Okay, now behind this door, it's crucial we stay exactly where the cutscene leaves us, because if you move Harry around, he will then need to realign himself before triggering the next cutscene, if that makes sense.
Onto that large plate.
So let's hope the range is sufficient, and we can move it with mouse or even WSAD, doesn't matter. Ah, he aligned a little,
Now come
okay.
collect the challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end. Good luck, Mr. Potter.
Guys, if you're not hunting for secrets, the Wingardium Leviosa challenge isn't... It's insane how short it is. Now I tried to jump from that cauldron over that ledge, never worked, so let's take it the slow route and hit that Flipendo switch. Okay, during the cutscene the gnome can start chasing you, which is terrifying, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we seem to have outrun it. Let's see how much time we have, and if his pathfinding can figure out the way to us. Hopefully not. Again, each time you hit the Flipendo switch, it's a cutscene, so make sure to take out the gnome before... Oh, come on. What was that? Okay, back. And we just need to hit these 2 plates, that's essentially it. I'm gonna combine mouse and keyboard, maybe that's gonna make it go faster? Not really. Probably just less accurate, come to think of it. Oh, such a shame they didn't carry over Wingardium Leviosa to the second and third game. Imagine stacking boxes on top of one another. That'd be fun, to set up climbing. Okay, and oh wait, I should have taken the right path, because this is just here and is required. I always mistake it with the other island where the secret is. Okay, and get ready for plenty of incredibly obvious cutscenes that the original devs would think kids would have missed unless they would show them and wrestle the control away. Okay, I mean, I have a little bit more tolerance for this kind of design for a 2001 game. I mean, come on, quarter of a century ago. Or it will be after New Year's Eve, am I right? Okay, so this one takes a while. I still remember the first time I played this as a little kid. Our PC at the time could render it with some difficulties, and I just thought, oh, Hogwarts is really large. I want to explore every tower. I want to know what's behind every single window. And I know I couldn't, but it felt like I could, and that's kind of all that matters at that point. to make an impression. Anywho, that was Wingardium Leviosa challenge for you.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You've collected several.
Several? Ooh, so we didn't just get the bare bones 5.
Gryffindor. Now, off you go.
I don't know why, I always find it funny when they say, now off you go. Nope, get lost. You're in the way. We already got paid for the tuition, left behind by your parents' fortune. Now, go away. Okay, let's avoid these. These aren't death sentence in any kind of run. It's like 10 seconds where you can't control Harry. Yeah, we can't really hit him like this. Plus, he doesn't have a health bar yet, so I don't think it would do anything. Okay, and this is gonna be a lot of standing around and casting Flipendo. It's honestly the same nonsense as in Chamber of Secrets, but there you can at least sometimes stack up 2 Scourge casts, one after another. But this is not very good. Oh, sorry, 90 degrees to the right. I chose the wrong direction. That's gonna cost us a second. We're not gonna avoid Fred and George over here, even if you try to take the complete rightmost way.
We need the beans for some experiments.
Well, I need you to leave me alone for some experiment. Can we avoid the owl? Oh, shoot, he runs there. Let's hold back. Okay, and avoid that thing. And Crabbe and Goyle are a shorter cutscene than Neville on the other side of the corridor. At least I think I never actually timed it. But it seems like there's like only 3 lines, so... Oh, sorry, 2 lines only, so definitely shorter than Neville's. Neville's is like 4 lines. Okay, oh, I love the Malfoy theme. It's so good. Used in Chamber of Secrets to good effect in the second game. Okay, Wizard Crackers, guys. I consider myself a Wizard Cracker master, a crackhead, if you will. Let's see.
Having a tour of the castle, are we? This is as far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try.
Oh, bo-ho! Potter can't get out of the castle.
These wizard crackers should make you feel better.
They do, Draco, thank you.
Here, catch.
You're the best of pals. I love these things so much. Oh, they're great. Okay, always wait for him to start throwing, then he can't really move. See?
Watch it.
Oh, this one went out quickly, but so did Draco. So there's that.
Potter. Next time you won't be so lucky.
Because have you seen ever a more beautiful and eloquent game of Wizard Crackers? I don't think you have. This way, Harry. Your other right. And look, the not PS1 Hagrid. Yeah. It's always a bit underwhelming after, you know, encountering a legend, but hey. We have yet to encounter PS1 Hagrid, and we will, maybe, eventually.
Hello, Harry, it's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course.
Of course.
Can't believe how quickly everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at
You know, one thing I appreciate about all these unskippable cutscenes, I'm always able to have a sip of my tea.
your lessons are done.
Tomorrow, when doing the Chamber of Secrets run, that's gonna be way more difficult, but there are gonna be a few points where there's an unskippable cutscene, and spell learning will take quite a while each time.
Just past Professor Sprout's garden. I'll wait here for Neville. I think he's got lost again. Go on, Harry. You better get to the lesson.
Neville, the boy we haven't met because we chose the other side of the corridor. Sure, Hermione, sure. Okay, so... we actually don't need to cast at the snails at all, but whilst running in that direction, what else are we to do? Now, the moment this goes fully down, you can jump over it, which helps save an extra second, and very rarely, and I want to take advantage of that, there is no cutscene after triggering these, so that's excellent. Okay, the last barrier to entry. Nice. I could have started jumping a little bit earlier, excellent. Let's keep going, and I've never made it through the garden maze without trying to collect everything. This should be oddly liberating. Oh look, we're back to 1 bean. And the drawing of 3 beans at the top corner, that's pretty cool. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm not sure how much the jumps are helping, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Enough snapping, you whippersnapper. Okay, there should be the Wingardium Leviosa statue here, and I'm gonna do something I've never done in my life. I'm actually gonna use the intended exit out of the maze, which is exciting to me. I would always take the secret path with all the billion goodies there. But no, this time we want to take the short route. And we should, in theory, be able to... Oh my god, that was close. We should be able to skip triggering Fred and George cutscene. I'm gonna take it like this behind the tree. Now approach very carefully. Yes! Oh my god, I've never pulled this off. Okay, great. Whew. I mean, I never needed to pull it off, but I'm just glad it works.
Today we'll learn the
We didn't even see the cutscene of Hermione and Neville making it to the class, which is funny.
Observe the correct Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse.
I'm sorry, the Incendio symbol always makes me blush. Anyway. Okay. Is this 50 at least? Oh, thank god. I really wasn't sure towards the end.
That's good for a first-year wizard, Mr. Potter.
Which essentially means that's very bad. Yeah.
Let's continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
No, let's cut the lesson short, Professor Sprout. We have things to do. We have plants to kill, especially. That's what you're teaching us to do.
Interesting variation on Incendio, but unfortunately, it's wrong.
Well, I think your variation of Incendio is wrong, and you're not gonna convince me otherwise. Look at Neville and Ron taking notes. They're probably just writing down, Harry is an idiot. Do not listen to Harry, must not forget. Especially Neville. I know that's not you, Professor Sprout. That's just your very believable copy up there in the balcony. You're not fooling me. Yeah, we're probably gonna get hit. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. Okay, the door should open on its own. Excellent. That balcony doesn't even have an exit. You must be a triplet of Professor Sprout. Let's do some... Ouch! Wilting. Love cutscenes that put you in the middle of danger and then like, enjoy. That's what happened here. Anywho, it's fine. There'll be plenty of chocolate frogs directly in our way. We might struggle a little in the final encounter with He Who Must Not Be Named. We'll see. Okay, I know that looks like a doxy, very interesting, but... Guys, I had no idea you can avoid triggering that cutscene. This is amazing. Wow. I was just like, oh, let's give it a go. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought there's a platform to enter the tree, but that must be the other one. Oh, okay, 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 it's fine. We still save time by not triggering the cutscene. Ah, this is the one around this corner. Harry, you got stuck, but okay, cutscene teleportation does wonders. Okay, and we should be able to just jump directly on top of a challenge star there. We need to take out all the gnomes before the grate on the other side will open, so that's the only unfortunate thing. See, we took that guy down, now this is gonna open. Exactly, my memory still serves me well. And let's get in the range of all three plates. And I think there's no cutscene to show you what happened, which is incredibly progressive thinking from the developer's side. You have to figure this out on your own, which I love. But now there's a cutscene, but it's such a pretty cutscene that we're finally taking care of plants, not killing them, that I'm gonna forgive them. Excellent, and we're moving on to the second part of the herbology lesson. This was our third star, and we're not even collecting stars, they're just directly in the way here. Oh, just one isn't... Oh, there's a grate behind it, so we need to hit both. I see. Okay. There we go. Let's re-wilt it again. Because if it wakes up... Oh, we're in trouble. By the way, the camera does this automatically with the mod of the modern control scheme I'm using, where it jerks upwards after a cutscene. That's not me moving my mouse. It's a bit random, can happen, and very unfortunate. Okay, both should open. Wonderful. I wanted to hit both in a single cutscene. That saves us time overall. Excellent. So we had one mishap, one death. That's fine. I was hoping we could just run forward there, but nah, you actually have to climb up all the way up here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Imagine how much time we would have saved otherwise. But we don't need to reach the highest most ledge, so that's excellent. Oh my god, Harry, really? What on earth was that? Yeah, it doesn't work quite as smoothly as in Chamber of Secrets or Prisoner of Azkaban, yeah. The game was not designed for that, so there are a few movement artifacts here and there. But still, we should have a better time than with tank controls. And it's a lot more fun to play, honestly.
Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
We have nothing better to do whilst cutting these corners anyway, so... Yeah, that's more like it. Let's keep going. Ah! This is the finale already. Okay. Do not stand on the fountain. Accident will happen, Harry. And this opens outwards, but doesn't actually push us back, which is very nice. And there's, I think, the 4th Professor Sprout.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You've collected the required number of challenge stars.
Just 5.
5 points for Gryffindor. Now off you go.
To be fair, I think I cut 2 corners where I specifically avoided a star to save like half a second of time or something like that. There's no avoiding Hagrid, at least I don't think so.
You did well in your Herbology class.
And remember, guys, we're gonna be chasing Malfoy on a broomstick now, which is gonna be a lot of fun.
Discuss it back at my hut. Meantime, you're gonna be late for your broomstick training. Off you go.
Uh-huh. And I think when we enter Hagrid's hut after the first way to Hagrid's hut level, we should be theoretically halfway through the game. We'll see.
Here comes Neville. He looks quite upset. Best go and see what he wants. Please help me.
Oh, there they are. Those hoodlums.
Some Longbottom has gone snivelling to you, and you want me to give you his precious Remembrall. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree?
I mean, it's gonna be safer on the tree than in your hands, honestly.
Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter.
The first Harry's line.
Give me back Neville's Remembrall, Malfoy.
The boy not only lived, but he also spoke.
See if you can catch it.
Okay.
And you better watch out for my bludgers.
Uh-huh. So. Thank you for the heads-up warning. Oh my god, even with that, I still flew directly into it. That's fine. We're just interested in the best time. There we go. We didn't even need to enter the cave.
You damaged my broomstick, Potter. You'll pay for this. Here, take this stupid thing. I've no use for it.
I love that sound.
Got my Remembrall back.
Now guys, one important thing, as cutscene heavy as the first half of the game is, it's gonna get a little bit better later on, with the singular exception of the Lumos challenge, okay? So, there's thankfully gonna be a bit more action.
There are plants there that eat toads.
I was even thinking of looking for a mod that maybe enables cutscene skipping for this game, and all the cutscenes for Prisoner of Azkaban, but... for Philosopher's Stone, I didn't find it, but even if I was to find it, I want us to experience the retail version as is, right? Which is also why I'll be running Chamber of Secrets without the extended mod tomorrow for the speedrun. And it's also gonna result in a better time, of course. I mean, shorter time, not more fun, necessarily.
Harry, Gryffindor's first Quidditch match of the year is later this afternoon against the formidable Slytherin team. See you
then. Yep. McGonagall betting on Quidditch, and she wants her team to win, so she's bending the rules, approved via the Gryffindor headmaster. I mean, do I need to go on, really? This is a scam, that's what it is. Okay guys, so on our way to the Hagrid's hut, and you'll find out that the way to Hagrid's hut is actually really short if you just go to Hagrid's hut. It's always so interesting to experience the games in this way, you know, after you've 100%ed them billion times, to just do what is absolutely necessary to proceed. There's something refreshing, and it feels like it doesn't feel dirty after 100%ing it first. It feels like you've earned it, you know, you played in this playground properly. Now play however you want, in a way. I mean, you should always play however you want, but the point is, I tend to have these pangs of guilt if I don't do everything. Flipendo, that's what it sounds like. Oh, it's so great to be able to jump and cast. Okay, excellent. All those chocolate frogs, we don't need them now. We can pick up a later one when we take more damage. Okay, excellent. We can just move forward to fall there. And we need to clear, I think, just this one. Yep. What are we gonna do whilst this is rotating? Not much. We might as well kill a few plants. There we go. Okay, see, and we are at the top of the beginning path through this log. Excellent job avoiding those, Harry. Oh my god, really? That also slowed us down. Unbloody believable. What the... I'm aiming here, gosh darn it. Anywho, make sure not to Flipendo all 3 snails, or you're gonna trigger a cutscene for the secret. And we don't want that now. Oh no, sir. No, ma'am. There we go, made it to Hagrid's hut.
Harry,
now, I think in theory, right now, or maybe after this level, we should be sort of halfway through the game. Yeah. At least playlist-wise, now that I'm thinking back.
Congratulations on making the Quidditch team. Word travels fast round Hogwarts.
At least someone congratulated us. Not sure how he heard it, it just happened with McGonagall, but... the way time lapses in this game is a bit odd. When you really think about it, it's still the same day. After the Great Feast and Sorting Ceremony, when everyone was let into the Hogwarts main entrance. This is still the same day continuing, which is kind of insane.
Harry, but it's our secret, mind you. The egg is at a very delicate stage.
It only needs 3 fire seeds, by the way. There are only 3 seeds you need to collect to progress the level. You cannot actually not pick them up and progress. So it's funny how many there are, I think 21 or something like that overall. And you just need 3. But you need all 21 to get the Salazar Slytherin collectible card. But our Folio Magi is gonna be really barren this year. Off you go then. Always doing someone else's dirty work. Anyhow, so let's do some gardening for Hagrid. There should be this really tricksy Dixie around the corner that often needs multiple Flipendos to hit, or it's difficult to hit, I don't know, it's very odd. Anywho guys, let's try and make it through these patterns without Flipendoing the snails. Excellent. And now, oh god, I love the geometry. It's very blocky, but it's beautiful what they pulled off with such primitive technology. I just can't get enough of that view, but I cannot stop for views, unfortunately. There's gonna be a different video for that. Okay, so... chocolate frog, just about time, honestly. Because we're really reckless. And there, right down there, is the one and only secret I only found out about thanks to you guys notifying me 2 years ago via a comment asking, "Hey Zalgaris, why didn't you pick up the secret?" I was like, what secret? For decades I didn't know about it. The last bit of missing puzzle. So in a way my 2023 guide is incomplete. I should have cast it earlier, oh that's not good. Anyway. But I at least tried to fix it via a pinned comment. And then later addressed it in my final stats video. Later that same December. Anyhow, we should be able to just go like this, already start jumping on top of it and onto the rock. Excellent. Okay. So unlike Tomb Raider, isn't it? We're the ones in control of all the boulders. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, the first fire plant, we cannot avoid it. And we have to wait after hitting it for it to cool off.
Hagrid told me to stay away from the hot spots.
It's an exhilarating game mechanic. Waiting. Yeah, this... I don't honestly get the idea behind this. And one of the seeds fell down in a way where we need to touch the plant. Which is not good. But there we go. And like I said, these are all the fire seeds Norbert the dragon is. Imagine Norbert turning out well or poorly depending on how many fire seeds you bring. In case of 3 fire seeds, I'm afraid that's gonna be one very special Norbert, but hopefully not. Maybe he's just gonna have to spend longer time in Hagrid's fireplace. Okay, and all the other plants we ignore, and we'll even follow the signs with arrows pointing us towards the correct direction. We're gonna be ignoring the opposite direction, of course, because it's a bad place, we shouldn't go there, right? Harry just wants this to be over with. Let's flip him over. Excellent, so no firing fiery buttocks at us. And I think the right path is less dangerous, exactly. Let's forget all about the chocolate frog, no need for a detour. Excellent. And you can cast at the plant, but frankly don't bother with the seeds. And avoid them, they're a hazard actually before they cool off. Excellent. And now, not a single chest open in this run. Probably shouldn't be too proud of that, but there you have it. Okay, let's already try and precast these as we're approaching from distance. Excellent. I have to wait here for a little while. Ouch! Well, as long as it knocked us forward, not back, I'm happy. Holy moly, that was a close call. I never took this path, it's always the lower one for the secret. Interesting. And of course, again, why would we ever go to the evil opposite direction? No, the directions here are here for a reason, right? Onwards, and this should be the exit to Hagrid's hut. So that was a very brief dive into what is usually one of the longest levels, if not the longest in the game. Something satisfying about that. Make sure to approach Hagrid from this side, it's much shorter. And after this dialogue, you get control of Harry for a microsecond to enter the hut. It's not all one cutscene. Always catches me off guard.
Come on inside, Harry. Wipe your feet now.
Spoiler alert, Harry will not wipe his feet. So yeah, 3 are all Hagrid needs. It's confirmed now. All that surplus work we put in 2 years ago.
You've done it, Harry.
It's Hatchin. There he is. Guys, I just realized something. This is the same dragon model as the Draconiforce dragon from Prisoner of Azkaban. They reused Norbert from Philosopher's Stone for that.
Thanks, Harry. Here, take
He even makes some of the same sounds, so it's a baby Norwegian Ridgeback dragon that we control via Draconiforce. I don't know if that's cheap or cool. It's probably both at the same time. They just reuse the asset, but it works really well. Look at him, cutie. Oh, I wish we had more fire seeds for him. Although he probably doesn't eat them, so it's fine. He probably eats first-year students, so I can point him to Malfoy's direction. Crabbe and Goyle especially will be a big meal, so they're like 1 head taller than everyone else. This is the proper Hogwarts anthem, not the one we see in the Goblet of Fire movie. Ah, see, the camera went through the hoop like Lee Jordan says. Huh? See what they did there? Shame a bludger didn't hit us in the face on the screen, that would be cool. I think they saved that idea for Chamber of Secrets. Quidditch introduction. And catch Golden Snitch we will.
Sorry, miss. Remember, first avoid the bludgers, then find and catch the snitch. The game is over when the snitch is...
By the way, Lee Jordan is the same voice actor as Harry, so technically the voice actor has more lines than just up. Ah, health is terrible. Okay, already start holding the speed up button. And let's wrap things up quickly over here. Whether we're beneath it or above it, it doesn't make a difference. And I mean, we're no Roderick Plumpton, but I don't see how we could have done any better.
Well done, Harry Potter.
It's gonna be a bit more difficult for the second match against Ravenclaw. It's not that the Snitch will have a different flying pattern, but we're gonna start the match at the different stage of the same flying pattern, which is when it gets a bit more complicated than here at the beginning. And that's gonna make it more fun, so that's that.
Harry Potter, the youngest seeker in the history of Hogwarts, had won the Quidditch match.
Everything's possible if the deputy headmistress and headmaster are the same house as you.
Congratulations again for winning the Quidditch match against Slytherin. You were fantastic.
I mean, it feels like I was the only one playing, honestly, Hermione.
I heard strange noises outside the Forbidden Corridor.
Strange noises? It sounds like we need to investigate right away and not waste time talking to anyone else or exploring the Hogwarts castle, am I right? Let's see Hermione disappear behind the corner. Oh yeah, we could catch a glimpse. That's so cool. I don't know why. It feels so decadent to actually catch it on camera. Okay, so well, let's go up these stairs, and now we're gonna get a cutscene with Fred and George that I don't think we can skip. I might try. Nah, unskippable. Oh, that's a real bummer. Okay, then let's head to the direction of Fred and George, but not actually enter that room. We don't need to at all. I think going that way gets us to the 3rd floor much quicker. And this is kind of like my most beloved favorite part of the game, because you get to free roam Hogwarts Castle, or the closest to it in the first game. And I'm just skipping through it. It feels kind of sad and wrong, but fun at the same time. So anyway, yeah, went from Hogwarts entrance to the 2nd floor landing, and now to the 3rd floor via what was, I think, supposed to be spiral staircase. They just didn't know how to pull it off in this engine yet. Okay, and now we'll see a completely new character we've never seen before, and this is where I feel, in terms of storytelling, the game messed up. Like, if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, you have no bloody idea who this is. Ron tells you it's Snape, and you're like, who is Snape? Because the potions lesson and the dungeons part happens later on in the game. It didn't happen yet, and this would have made more sense after the dungeon section.
Wow! Did you see that? Professor Snape just came out of the Forbidden Corridor.
So again, for those of you who didn't experience the story before this game, the game was the introduction to the story. How did you feel about it? Was it confusing? Did it make sense?
Hear that growling? Oh, I think there's something awful down the corridor.
I mean, replaying it as an adult, you already know who Snape is. I guess it makes sense, but still. That's probably PS1 Hagrid deep in there, doing his usual growling noises.
Better tell me on the run. We'll be late for our defense against dark arts lesson.
Of course, we're always late. Even when speedrunning, this just doesn't feel right. Okay, you get control of Harry for a little while, just to do this. But you can technically return to explore the rest of the Hogwarts still. Nothing closed behind you, so that's cool.
Learn to illuminate dark magic with the Lumos.
Okay, 50% Lumos. This should be the final spell, so please. I've been on a good streak of not messing up the 50% casts very quickly. And Lumos is one of the easier ones.
When you're done.
Wow! Lumos is one of the easier ones indeed.
Well done, Mr. Potter. 5 points for Gryffindor.
Okay.
Go on, Mr. Potter. Try again.
No. I have stuff to do.
That's not the shape I expected, Mr. Potter.
Well, Professor Quirrell, that's the shape you are getting today from me. At least it's not something rude like a middle finger or something like that. You can draw all sorts of stuff with that wand.
You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell.
And guys, Lumos challenges, I mean, even when playing the game normally, very frustrating, despite it being gorgeous atmospheric level, but especially when trying to run through the game as quickly as possible, every single gargoyle is a cutscene, unskippable one. I think there are 2 gargoyles in the dungeon section that don't have a cutscene associated with them. Let's be on the lookout if there's such gargoyle even here. I'm not sure myself. But I don't remember such a gargoyle, and I feel like I would have.
Cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
He didn't explain you can actually touch those clouds, so I would be like, Professor, I'm not an idiot, I'm not jumping on a cloud. What the hell? But apparently, them's the instructions. Oh shoot, I missed that Flipendo symbol. It could have opened during the cutscene. Gosh darn it. But it's fine. By the time we approach the door, it's gonna be open anyway, right? We probably lost a second there. Unfortunate. Let's stay in the middle of the room, because Harry will always realign to the middle of the room, ensuring he doesn't stand where a cloud appears anyway. So, trying to fight that just prolongs the time before the cutscene ends. Excellent. And now, let's jump here and here. And we already summoned the clown over there. Very easy thing to forget about, that you need to do this to get across. Okay, and again, these challenge stars are just in the way. Like, how do you miss them? Okay, I was a bit worried we're gonna hit the save game book at the same time the cutscene starts and something messes up, but thankfully that didn't happen. Okay, this one is really far away. Can we? Oh, nice. Okay. By the way, there is a very cool skip later on. Remember, this is where we're supposed to encounter Peeves again, but we can just avoid that altogether, which is pretty neat. You only need to do that for a challenge star, but since we're not interested in them anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, no cutscene for the pressure plate, at least that. A small victory. But no such luck for the Lumos gargoyles, yeah. I really can't think of a better way to implement them than they did with Chamber of Secrets and carried over into Prisoner of Azkaban. Although in Prisoner of Azkaban, they just always affected the immediate surroundings with the exception of that one single secret in Hogwarts Grounds, which is cool, but they just didn't bother making us explore with Lumos being activated properly in the third game, which is such a bummer. Chamber of Secrets, again, hit the spot perfectly. Let's try to hit both as we wait during the cutscene. Excellent. Again, try to group up these things to happen in the same cutscene. It's gonna save you time. Now we can finally go there, but it's kind of unnecessary. We can just jump back using this Lumos cloud, so I don't understand why it's even necessary. Well, that means it's not necessary to hit the Flipendo switch, but there you go. That's just a small convenience. Anyway, on to the Peeves Arena, which we're gonna ignore altogether. No, I'm not gonna stop for the chocolate frog. Come on, we're better than that, surely. Let's just go for the door. It will open on its own, even though it doesn't look like it. And this cutscene irritates me to no end, because of it, we're gonna miss a chance to jump on that bloody cloud. It's too far. If it wouldn't be for the cutscene, we could already land on the cloud in its cycle when it's close to us. But because of it, no such luck. Harry, wrong spell. Please, focus. Ah, yeah, you're gonna hear me being very grumpy about the Lumos challenge. It's just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Yeah. But I don't want to be a dead horse. I really love the atmosphere of it. Okay, and no. Harry, you need to construct an entire bridge first, okay? Now, I don't know how to call this, maybe a full memory from my childhood, but I specifically have this memory where if you don't construct the bridge to continue, there is another Lumos statue that will instead create a cloud over the abyss where the bridge would be. Guys, let me know if I maybe missed something now and something like this really exists and I remember it from my younger days. There should be a cloud there or something, but there isn't. Like an alternative to building the bridge. Am I just making up false memories? Please let me know, guys. Oh my god, the entire time we had control over Harry in that cutscene, we could have fell down here. Holy moly. On the other hand, it did save us some time. I'm sure there are speedrunners who know exactly what they're doing, and during that cutscene, they're gonna jump across this abyss twice. But I'm not that good. Alrighty then, so... perfect timing. Oh, hello, Nick, but we're probably not even gonna bump into you. I'm sorry, mate. We really need to hurry up. Okay. I was worried if we save whilst the spell is flying to the gargoyle statue, it's gonna disappear or something, but apparently it's fine. Okay, cool. Oh no, I just realized I'm getting really hungry. I just had a bowl of fruit today. I need to fix that. But to earn my supper, I need to finish the first year at Hogwarts. Okay, so come closer, ever so slightly. Excellent. Oh, there, we can trigger the glitch if we look at it from a different angle, and it shows the white candle textures rather than the flames above the candles. So it's like it's the same texture fire, the candle and the candle flame, but different heights of it being shown. It's a weird bug.
Collected several challenge stars. That's 10 points.
Several is the better performance than just required challenge stars. So it's the 10-point reward, not the 5-point reward. Okay, we just need to go to the left and...
I just saw Ron down in the entrance hall.
Exactly, we're late to the potions lesson despite speedrunning the previous class. Gosh darn it.
Next is our potions lesson, and it looks like we're already late.
Guys, I got so used to Ron looking fantastic in the Prisoner of Azkaban that seeing this face is a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, one of my most favorite parts of the game, the dungeons. Proper dungeon crawling. Feels like we shouldn't be here, it's a bad place, and I love it. And just wait until we see Bloody Baron. And be so scared we're gonna run past by him.
I am your potions teacher, Professor Snape.
Again, this should have taken place before the cutscene where he leaves the Forbidden Corridor.
Healing potion. You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities. 5 points from Gryffindor.
Apparently, In the American version of the game, you actually lose the 5 points, but the European has a bug due to which you won't, so... Let's take advantage of that. It's not like we have many points to waste anyway.
Now be gone and don't come back without the ingredients.
Okay. Then let me go, Professor. I would love to be done with the ingredients in a flash. Harry, not so much. He's gonna stop in middle of this bridge. Like a complete nincompoop, like a doofus. Harry, you had this one coming, really.
Where am I? I wonder if Snape tricked me.
Harry, just be glad your knees aren't bent the wrong way around after that fall. Okay, so... let's do some angled casting over here. Oh my god, why does only every second Flipendo work? Okay. And one more should just about do it. Okay then. What? No, Harry? Oh my god, you're... what? I'm not even gonna pause for a moment to think about what just happened. Anyway, let's pick a flower.
What Hermione told me.
Of course, without Hermione, you wouldn't even know how to cast Flipendo, I get the impression, Harry. Okay, so anywho, let's keep going. Actually, without Hermione, wouldn't make it out of the dungeons without Alohomora, I think. I mean, I'll need to actually pay attention now if there is a required... No, there absolutely is a required Alohomora. Up top, in fact. So yeah, we'd be stuck here for a long, long time. Excellent. And Harry, please. Oh, I love this part. Woohoo! Oh, this feels so good. Reminds me of the Temple Ruins from Crash Bandicoot 1. Nice. Okay. Well, this one doesn't get all that close. It's a nasty trick. Woohoo! And let's use the forward momentum of those platforms to jump a little further, of course. Because it's quite the momentum indeed. Normally we don't make such long jumps. Okay. Challenge stars are worthless, whether you get some of them or all of them, doesn't really matter in this place.
Bloody Baron.
I love the flickering flame effect, it's so scary. Okay. Everyone line up in orderly fashion. You're gonna get your due, don't you worry. You need to Flipendo all the gnomes before the Wigan Tree Bark exit unlocks. Excellent.
That looks like Wigan Tree Bark.
Oh! An actual Wingardium Leviosa puzzle that we have to think about before doing the first move. That's cool, that's progress. I'm sure this gave many 5-year-olds a lot of mental workout. Okay, onwards. Okay, now these platforms should be collapsing. But they're not? If we run here too quickly, they will... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Even if they're collapsing and extending, all you gotta do is just jump forward and not have to wait for a while, so it's really okay either way. You don't need to wait ever for them to realign, because the timing is actually very generous. Okay, but we need to hit a Flipendo switch in that tower. God, I love this place. This looks so monumental. Oh, it's good. It's really good. Nice close-up view of Harry's badge with the upscale textures, so that's something. We need Flubberworm mucus. Okay, we can just fall down here. We can go through the save game book. And now... Hopla. I'm not exactly doing a fine job avoiding the save game books, but I guess part of me is worried I'll actually fall again, like in the Herbology lesson. Okay, but let's absolutely ignore this one. Onward. Mucus, Harry. That's what you want, apparently. Let's not trigger the elevator over there. That would cost us some time waiting for it to go down, even if you can cast prematurely. Not always the best of ideas. And now let's do it. And we can already try to hit that switch over there. I guess emphasis on try, because Harry is really not good at this. I don't think we can make a forward jump without stopping all the way there. It's too far. But maybe it's possible, I'm just too scared. Who knows? Okay, more Bloody Baron. We can just walk past by him like this, no biggie. Oh, the first and penultimate Lumos Gargoyle statue that does not result in a cutscene, although in this particular case, that doesn't really benefit us since we need to wait for the cloud. Yeah. But around the corner, there's one where that's actually gonna be very beneficial that there's no cutscene. Let me show you. Let's already cast at it from a distance. And you can fall here. And here, and... Oh, I was hoping to do it perfectly, that Harry wouldn't even have to align himself. I once managed to pull it off, but that's fine. Anyway, bye-bye, Bloody Baron. We are now inside this cage that he was patrolling, but we don't really care about that anymore. All those unopened chests. Guys, I don't think we've opened a single chest in this run. Which is pretty damn funny. I mean, in Chamber of Secrets, you do have to open one chest to get the potion ingredients out during the potions class. Talking about potions class, what's our reward?
Late again,
oh,
you lazy boy.
Of course.
A further 3 points from
Why 3? Why not 5? This is what actually bothers me. It's an uneven number. Oh, it drives me crazy.
They have no value in my class.
And Snape knows it, the bastard.
Without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast. Join them. If you must.
Apparently I must. But we're gonna fast forward in time after the Halloween feast to where there's gonna be trouble.
Harry!
Or maybe Harry in this game didn't even make it to Halloween feast. No, he did not. Hermione is fine and well, Ron. We're the ones that are gonna lead the troll to Hermione. But, oh, what's the point of even telling you that? Hermione is perfectly safe, we're just gonna make things worse, which is absolutely hilarious. Okay, onwards we go. And this cutscene has a bit of a delayed camera angles, it's odd.
What's that smell?
Something to do, I don't think even with DirectX 11 render, but with just Windows 11. The camera should already have switched. At least we get to awkwardly look at the absolutely horrifying troll. My god. It looks human enough to be really in this uncanny valley.
This way, Harry.
Don't like it. Anyway, hold forward. And as an extra challenge, let's just try to collect all the beans. Why not? It's not like we care about that in this run, but let's see. If we miss one, well, we need to push through. Okay, there's one jump where we need to jump really early to... up. I was just talking about it, it still didn't work out. Okay, so we missed that bean, that's fine. Okay. That means we are never ever gonna see 100 beans in this run. Okay, that's fine. But it's almost gonna look at the end of the year report card like we put some effort in with all these beans. But, well, I mean, 0 cards, not really. We could purchase 4 of them for the 100. So, missing 1 bean, how many would we have if I didn't mess that up? 98, so we still wouldn't have 100 if I picked that bean up. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, Hermione, I hope you appreciate the rescue. Now, good luck not dying. Maybe the boys just confused the boys and girls toilet and they chased the troll away from the boys toilet to the girls toilet. Or maybe Hermione is somewhere she shouldn't be in the boys toilet, I don't know.
Harry, I'll try to charm the troll's trap so it bashes him in the head.
You do that, I'm gonna stand right behind you and support you emotionally, okay, Ron? What? Why didn't that work? I guess we need to do more than support him emotionally. Oh, shucks. That slowed us down somewhat, but it's good that it happened at the very beginning and not later on. That would be a bigger problem. So let's stand here all the way to the back and leftmost as we can. This is the perfect angle to protect both Harry and Ron without having to move. And you just gotta time the Flipendo cast, but you can't cast too early or you're gonna hit nothing. So you need to delay it at the very last second. Oh, yeah, I think second is a good, generous interval. And yeah, he's just gonna throw faster and faster gradually, but now he seems to be a lot of roaring and not enough throwing, which is, I mean, good for us. Okay, the club is almost there. Through the debris dust, when we Flipendo it, we're never gonna see directly when the club hits him in the head. which I always find a bit frustrating. We're just gonna hear it. Ron? See, again, through the debris we never catch a glimpse of it. This is so unfortunate.
Thanks for saving me. Is he dead? I think he's just been knocked out.
Honestly, it's so creepy, I kind of wish it would be dead.
Exhausted from their encounter with the troll, Harry, Ron...
How are Harry, Ron and Hermione not the champions of the school, venerated and worshipped by everyone? 11-year-olds taking down a mountain troll. That is... I just... How are Ron and Harry the unpopular kids? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
For the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Notice how I didn't say Hermione being the unpopular kid.
I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan. It's Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw.
Versus... Well, Gryffindor versus 3 claws, apparently. Okay, so... Golden Snitch is... over here. The flying pattern is gonna be a bit more tricky this time. Oh, I was so close. Okay, it's still pretty good. Not as good as it could be though. We have lots to improve. But not today.
My name's Lee Jordan, signing off.
Thanks to Harry's skill as a seeker, Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
But if you want to learn who wins the cup, you have to play the Quidditch mode in the main menu. I feel like the game could have used 2 more matches placed in the main story, but again, I'm in the minority here, I know that. Many people don't actually enjoy the Quidditch in the first game, and I guess to many of you it would be bad news that you have to go through it 4 times instead of twice. Oh yeah, it sounds like such a cool Christmas present, no invisibility cloak. Imagine what you could do with it, but when I really think about it, what the hell would I even do with invisibility cloak? Like, do I want to take it out when I want to go for a walk and not be disturbed, or... I mean, using public transportation with invisibility cloak is a no-go. I don't know, maybe to get to see the movies for free and squeeze in somehow, or... You could steal groceries, I guess. I don't know, when I really think about it, like, wow, invisibility cloak, that's so cool, but I don't think I would really have any use for it. It's odd. But guys, if you would have use for invisibility cloak, do let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm just not creative enough.
Mrs. Norris.
Because the things I want to buy, I don't really want to steal, you know what I mean? Like, I want to, well, usually support the companies that make them, so, Okay, Argus, could you please just move a little to the left? Thank you, that's truly wonderful. And we can just squeeze in like this and trigger your departure, which is awesome. Again, so easy not to have to collect the beans on the bookshelves. It's actually how I played it when I was a little kid and absolutely terrified of him. I was not a completionist back then, so I was just like, I can't do this. My brother had to watch over me. He was 4.5 years old. Older, not old. Oh. Wait a second, this could work out nicely. Wait, no, cutscene, please. No, Filch is gonna touch us. You don't want Filch touching you. No. Oh, these cutscenes. No, that's too close to... Wait, maybe... Guys, I don't know what just happened. Let's roll with it, sure. Yeah, okay, fine. This is... I'm sure speedrunners have a proper way to do this, but I feel like I just accidentally discovered something new. Maybe not. And I'm gonna save. This can be tricky, especially if we're trying to be fast. Okay, so let's immediately go here. Filch is gonna block this doorway. We don't have time to get out because of a cutscene. Again, if there wouldn't be cutscenes that take control away from us, we could Flipendo it on our way out and move away, but unfortunately, this is the name of the game, unskippable cutscenes. There's something so inherently terrifying about Filch touching you as a child, just, I mean, no, don't want to go there. Okay, he blocks this doorway as well. We can Alohomora open it from this angle, but not then cast at the Flipendo symbol inside, and also we cannot squeeze in without him catching us. Or maybe we can, I just don't know about it. Okay, great, excellent, fine. Threats, just empty threats. I want to give him some space. Now... Ah, okay, he's not going to react to the top ones. Okay. Excellent, and can I just comfortably pull this off? Excellent, and this switch opens the grate to the inner courtyard. Excellent, he's gonna stand there for a while again, but by the time we reach it, he should just about be gone, I guess. Or also maybe not. Let's make a break for it. Ah! I almost pooped my pants. Okay. He's very fast. I mean, he's twice as tall as we are. And now the scariest part for me as a kid, having to go back after entering the safety of this inner sanctum. Okay, so the Lumos statue opened there on the left, I think. Yep. Now, he's not going to react to the Lumos clouds. I don't think he even notices or even knows necessarily what Lumos is. Remember, Filch is a squib, so magical parents, but unfortunately not a magical child, which I find incredibly sad and depressing, and I have nothing but deeper sympathy for him. At the same time, he has developed into kind of an asshole who hates kids, which is, honestly, isn't that how all school caretakers are? Like, maybe when they start out, they are, like, okay with kids, but after years, they just learn to really, really despise them. Maybe I can't blame them. Maybe they are through hell every single day. Okay, so let's just... Oh no, Harry needs to run back to the... Why? What was it necessary? It's not like we'd be up here casting at the Lumos and they needed to get us out of the way. It's odd. Okay, so one more Lumos statue up there. And we should then be quickly wrapping up, sneaking up the tower. Which is good. I actually don't know if speedrun-wise, sneaking up or down the tower is the longer level. Interesting to think about. I can think of some better skips in sneaking down the tower, honestly. Not here so much. Excellent. There we go. Oh look, we do have over 100 beans, so it almost seems like we put in some effort, no? And I think we're gonna get a few more in the next level, because they're gonna be directly in the way. Okay, and now... Oh my god, this looks so ridiculously dangerous. This should have been stairs, not isolated floating islands of clouds. Okay, when Filch leaves this place, he's gonna enter more to the left. Let's go to the right. And then enter that small room he walked out of. And now he's gonna stand on the bridge, so we are now safer than we actually were a second ago. Some of the bridge textures are disappearing, by the way. After it rotates.
Do you think I'm blind? I'm not letting anyone into that tower tonight.
Now you can cast from a certain angle at the vases before Peeves will appear, but that's not really gonna help you. You still need to trigger the Peeves cutscene, so we might as well do this. And then just cast at the pot next to it.
Peeves, you'll be banished for this.
How do you banish a poltergeist? I'm sure there's a way in the wizarding world.
Along the way.
But they were unsuccessful with Peeves? Excellent, and on we go to the top of the tower, and probably my most favorite scene from the entire game. Just look at the sky. I don't know who painted this, but it's absolutely incredible to this very day.
Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
Goodbye, baby Norbert. I hope the other dragons will treat you okay. We're never gonna see you again. I still don't know how Harry carried Norbert under cloak, but fine, okay, that's fine. And here, this is a frustrating part. We can't really get ahead of Filch. We need to wait for him and Mrs. Norris to appear. Besides, there wasn't even Alhambra lock there, so we wouldn't achieve anything.
Mrs. Norris. I could have sworn I
She's adorable.
in here, but
She's so cute.
yeah, bleh. Let's check the library, my sweet.
And since library is the only way out, they have a very good reason for checking it. Anywho, but it almost sounds like Filch is still not sure someone is there and he's just imagining it. Or maybe he now realizes, oh, I thought it was Peeves all along after his reveal, but maybe it could have been someone else. Whoa, he's quick.
Aha!
Now he's sure.
For sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris. You keep watch from above.
This is where it gets difficult, guys. I'm looking forward.
You'll not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
Failing here is gonna set us back significantly, so let's not fail. Ooh, and we can jump over the rail like that. Now, Mrs. Norris, you are taking your time there, but... Oh, excellent. Thank you. Wonderful. We cannot really climb over this rail, I'm afraid. We need to take it around. Let's open the door behind Filch's back. And... I think I'm actually gonna approach the save game book here, because the next part is a bit tricky. Okay. My apologies for being such a bloody coward, but I wanna sneak past Filch here. Oh no! I really thought we could pull that off. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe if I choose this side and... Oh my god, yes. Okay, still worth it, guys. We saved a lot of time doing this. Now make sure to collapse the bookcase. Do not climb using the small table. You're not gonna avoid the Nick cutscene anyway, okay? I actually tested.
Hello again, Harry.
Okay.
How's the bean collecting? Friend George are up to their usual
Nick,
shit
I'm in a rush.
I heard about your Quidditch
Yes,
victory.
yes, small talk.
well done,
Wonderful.
Harry.
Please,
Onto
let us
the
move.
cafe, what?
No, we're not onto the cap. We're onto the Mirror of Erised now. Please let us move, Nick. Gosh darn it. Nice. We don't even need to trigger the climbing animation, which is always great. Unlike here. Yeah, I should have... Oh my god. How did my jump not register? Anywho. Oh, we left beans behind. That feels dirty. Okay, Filch is here, but not Miss Norris.
Find you, my stealthy little student.
Okay, and now... let's only worry about the left side. Oh my god, guys. I'm not sure if microphone's picking it up, but my stomach is absolutely growling. Now, Mrs. Norris is gonna jump here. Let's be quicker than she is. Oh, that was a very good jump, Harry. Really well done, and we can already proceed to go down the stairs. Nice. And there, Harry, the real treasure, the Mirror of Erised. Wow. Now, Dumbledore is gonna hold us up somewhat.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall.
This is really
through the
heartbreaking.
glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So you, like hundreds before you, have discovered the delights of the mirror of Erised, said Professor Dumbledore. He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised...
Well, I think it would give knowledge. Guys, I have no idea what I would see in the Mirror of Erised, and I do want to find out, if it existed, of course. So, I do think it does give knowledge. But maybe Harry specifically was very clear already beforehand on what he desires the most. By the way, guys, it's interesting how Jim Dale, the narrator, sometimes narrates the characters themselves in in-game cutscenes, but sometimes the characters are narrated via their own voice actors, and I will find out when or if I'll one day play the PlayStation 1 version, but it seems like, for example, the Mirror of Erised cutscene was taken from the storybook panels of PS1 version, which are only read by narrator, and they decided to recreate the cutscene for the PC version, but they didn't have the capacity to call the character voice actors back for some extra lines, so they just put those in from Jim Dale. Does that make sense? That's my theory anyway. And I didn't use the save game book there, which could be a problem for what I'm about to try and do in this room. My god, this is stressful. Okay, whew.
Only way out of this room is past that gate. It makes an awful...
Because other than the Herbology fall, we didn't have a huge mess up, and even that just reloaded us back immediately.
You'll catch them, Mrs. Norris. Intruder!
In the forbidden corridor. Okay, I have a strategy for this. It's easy to avoid Miss Norris. So what I'm gonna try and do is first do this side, and before she's back, because she's on the opposite side, immediately run out of here. The problem is, again, the cutscene, during which Mrs. Norris is already moving towards us. But we can just do this little trick. This is so much more difficult to do on Filch. So first do the Mrs. Norris side, and with Filch, you'll then only have to do it once rather than twice. Because the fourth counterweight will open the door fully, which then triggers a different movement throughout the map. Since Filch is there, I'm gonna go here as far away from him as possible, so that despite the cutscene, we'll have some extra time to move out of the way. And in theory, this should work now.
What's going on? Who was that? Someone's got palm on me.
Oh. Is he stuck? Well, that's good news for us, guys, but let's just hope he's not gonna be stuck when he's supposed to approach that door, or we are screwed due to no fault of our own. Okay, he made it there. Perfect. I was worried for a sec. And now, we just need to approach the door. Gently. This was great! This turned out really good.
You'll be banished for this.
Thank you, Peeps. Now we just need to break a jar, avoid Mrs. Norris, and we're through the door. Okay, excellent. Look at the determined, cute kitty cat. Oh, I love her so much. She's great. Okay, and around we go. And that's it. And guys, very annoying thing, you will see Fred and George again coming from their hidey place. You have to enter the elevator. Harry auto-enters it. I mean, I get it, they didn't want first-time players to miss the final cut. That would make especially a lot of kids very sad. But in this case, I'm like, can't we go around it? But immediately after you enter the elevator, you can re-enter it to leave without talking to them, as I'm gonna demonstrate now. So there's that. See, if we try to go to... doesn't work. Whether you pick left, whether you pick right, or at least I haven't managed to do it. I always find the theme playing here very strange. It's Draco Malfoy's theme, it's full of danger, and I guess this is supposed to be suspense, but you know, if Fred and George are involved, it's like, you're safe, you know? At least that's how I feel. Unless you're Snape. Okay, back onto the platform we go. Harry? Oh my god, you're not good at this, are you? Anywho, there we are. There'll be no trading, even though this time... rare occasion, I know, but we have the beans for it. This would have been our second trade, but no. We're not here to collect cards. We're here to get to the summer break as quickly as possible, apparently. Okay, and down the staircase we go, on to the end game. This is exciting. T-posing, Harry. You only see this with DirectX 11 renderer.
Researched the secret of the Philosopher's Stone. It could produce the elixir of life, a potion that would make anyone...
Interesting, Jim Dale pronounces it as elixir, not elixir. Elixir.
Hermione suspected that the package Hagrid had taken from Gringotts contained the Philosopher's Stone. It was the Philosopher's Stone that was down the forbidden corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
PS1 Hagrid.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Philosopher's Stone.
But there's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's around.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in London.
That must mean that tonight...
I have a feeling Dumbledore knew this would happen the moment he leaves. Besides, is that really such a huge issue with the Flu Network? But supposedly he's gonna be busy at the Ministry, not be able to travel back in an hour.
He's always watching the Forbidden Corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
I think Filch is busy banishing Peeves, that's my guess.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight.
Now, how the hell do we open it without Alahomora lock? Of course. That's how.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna pass through the save game book real quick. It's on the way. And now, just so you don't get lost in this linear corridor, they decided to make them turn back and tell you this way, as if there are more than one ways. But yeah.
I think this is where the growling has been.
Yep, PS1 Hagrid's behind the door. Oh boy.
Hear that? I don't think we should go in
I agree, Ron.
But we've got to stop.
We're not
Snape.
strong enough for this. Well, you stop him, Hermione.
Go on, Harry. We're right behind you.
No, not PS1 Hagrid. Not PS1 Hagrid. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, it's three-headed PS1 Hagrid.
Fluffy. I'll try the flute. That might put...
I love how calm Harry is about the situation, so let's figure out which head takes the longest, and I'm not sure I remember the rate at which... No, that's too fast. That is very slow. I hope this is the slowest head then. And not the middle one. Oh no, I messed up. This is the slowest. Okay, so... Let's put you to sleep, then the middle one. It's always randomized each time you play, so you can't, like, learn this in advance. You just have to be really observant the first time you enter the room, which is cool. It's an added difficulty, so let's put you to sleep again. I wasted a couple of seconds putting you to sleep originally, but that's fine. Beyond the point of recognition, the rate at which the bar decreases. Oh, whoa, whoa. There we go. Okay, we didn't get bitten by PS1 Hagrid. Three-headed PS1 Hagrid, so that's a success in my book.
You want to go first, Hermione?
No, I don't.
Right. See you in a minute.
Where's Professor Lockhart when you need him, am I right?
It's okay! It's a soft landing! You can jump!
I love how both Ron and Hermione are like, it's a soft landing. But just listen to Harry after the loading screen. I'm sorry, that's never not gonna be funny.
It's the devil's snare.
Next time I'm gonna pay more attention in herbology.
Help!
It's so cute how Hermione's hair is on the side over there and they had to model it specifically for this position. It's amazing, I love this. Okay, that's Ron freed. And now, this is really easy. You don't even need to pick your targets carefully. Yeah. Once you know, you know.
Thanks, Harry.
That was close, Harry.
This way, Harry.
That's a lot of Harry in a very short time period. And we didn't even get to hurry Harry. That's where my head always gets turned.
You have to catch the key, Harry.
Okay, here we go. Quidditch for advanced players.
Up.
Onwards.
Good luck, Harry.
Oh, come on. That's not what advanced players do. Especially not with that voice, Harry. Makes you sound even more fragile than you are. Okay. Oh, I somehow even missed with the camera when he caught it, but that's fine. We got hit by the flying keys once.
Well done, Harry. Let's see where this leads.
Chess. Well, chess set dressing, which has nothing to do with chess. I'm not really sure if I remember the pattern, so I'm a bit worried about this. But I'm gonna show you a neat trick, guys. That's gonna save you a lot of time in case, like me, you don't remember the pattern. Oh boy. And that's first talk to Ron, then use the save game book, so you don't have to rewatch the cutscene every single time. And I think I failed to do that 2 years back. Okay. Oh, I love the architecture around here. It's really cool. Okay, do not touch the save game book. Just go, 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 go. Although the save game book is... Oh my god, Hermione, stop blocking us. She's not even in the scene anymore. Interesting, because we bumped into her.
It's up to you now, Harry. Harry, you have to be careful and avoid
She's all the way to the back now because we bumped into her. It messed everything up. Okay, that's funny.
fight each other in order to get across safely.
Okay, guys, now walk back to the save game book.
Start the game. Do be careful.
But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I might have done a terrible mistake. Let's see. I remember that we want to move forward first, and I think it's a bit better to do when entering the right side. Also, be careful. Harry doesn't move normally once you enter the chessboard. You only look and tap forwards, and he does the move on his own like this. That's why sometimes you can step on a tile you don't actually want to, thinking, oh, well, I'm not holding it. They changed the control scheme just for this, and it's a terrible idea. Anyway. Nothing to do with the control scheme mod, by the way. It's all in the original game. Guys, I think we got this. We just need to move to another diagonal dark piece, or tile, and then these two guys are gonna fight it off. Right? Oh, nice! Yes! We did it! First try. Okay, excellent. That's how speedruns are supposed to look.
Come on, let's go.
Poor Ron gets left behind. Oh no, my tired eyes. No, not this one. Okay. And also we'll have to be moving around the table. Okay, well. Let's find out if I'm good enough for this. If I'm good enough for you, Hermione. Who don't even want to tell me what the correct potion is despite her knowing it in advance. Oh.
Looks like you have to choose the right
The audacity
potion.
on this girl.
Be careful, Harry. It could be poison. This one looks like it will help us through the fire.
Looks like a glacius concentrated in a bottle, which kind of makes sense, protecting us from fire. Although no, you use glacius to get rid of fire, so... that could still work. Okay, let's always approach them from that side. If you try to hit the one behind, Harry's gonna misfire the Flipendo to a different one. Okay, and the key to this is just do not blink and follow it with your eyes, which... can be pretty painful if you're as tired as I am. That's good, right? It's shining. Oh, I was blinking. Oh, I think I caught the first movement. Okay, this is the 3rd out of 5 stages of this challenge. The worst is when Hermione herself admits, now that's ridiculous. Now this is where it gets complicated. You need to turn 180 degrees. So that can mess things up. That's really confusing, right?
That's really confusing.
Yep. I think the music is very appropriate in this situation, so it's the one to the left if I look at it from Harry's angle. Okay, the final one.
Now, that's ridiculous.
Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. My eyes hurt, but I must not blink. Oh, wait, what? It just cut the scene so abruptly, I didn't... Is it?
Well done, Harry.
Oh, thank God. When it cut from the end of the movements to us having control over Harry, it was so quick, my brain didn't turn the table via 180 degrees. It's... Anyway, we pulled it off, that's what matters.
Good luck, Harry.
Okay. This is more stressful than I imagined, my god. This is great. I'm having the time of my life. Okay, so we can go to the right to get some chocolate frogs. I'm gonna be a cheeky bastard and ignore them all together. Oh, another cutscene. Yeah, it's been Professor Quirrell all along. Who would have thought? So, anyway, let's grab the save game book there, because this is preceded by a series of actually some of the most difficult jumps in the game, rivaled by those in the Lumos challenge. So, whoa, and whoa. And 3rd time is the wow. There we go. A lot can go wrong here, actually. When climbing towards Quirrell, he can rapid-fire Avada Kedavra, and you can do nothing but be a sitting duck. So it will come down to luck at the very end, which is unfortunate.
Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell.
There are some chocolate frogs on the
So
side,
far too
though.
inquisitive to remain among the living.
That should spawn now. You can now move when he finishes talking, so let's take advantage of that. See that chocolate frogs? I feel we should grab him. I'm gonna do that. Because this guy's rapid firing gets on my nerves every time. And by the way, the block can get permanently stuck if you both cast Flipendo at it at the same time, so that's unfortunate. Okay, he seems to be taking it real slow. Oh, okay, but thankfully Avada Kedavra doesn't push the block. Okay, he hit the floor, that's excellent. Harry, quick, 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 quick! Yes! Oh, he didn't get to do his rapid fire casting this time. But this was dumb luck. Honestly, guys, we just got lucky. I can't really take credit for it. We don't need to pick any chocolate frogs. This boss fight is more fair. It should be a breeze. We know what to do. We're so close to the end. Oh my god. Okay. No cutscene skipping. We have to soldier through this.
He has the stone.
I was so terrified of this as a kid. This is awful. So much scarier than in the movie. The empty eye slits and the fact he turns his head 180 degrees. It's just... I think Quirrell dies at that exact moment. Now, Quirrell just killed himself. Ooh. You can touch those flames, nothing will happen, it just means you cannot get out. Anywho, this should be the correct angle already, excellent. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I had so much trouble figuring this out as a kid that for the following columns you need to wait for him to realign. I don't know why I struggled getting that, but I remember that frustration in my mind. So yeah, the first stage is easy. It's the second one that can give us some trouble depending on how the Mirror of Erised decides to turn, but it seems to be on a bit of an auto-turn system. There we go. Okay, and after this one, the other columns are gonna get destroyed by Voldy over here. And we'll have to focus... Okay, let's hide behind the gargoyle over here. There, because these things you cannot really avoid. Gargoyles are your only hope. Voldy, you're gonna have to align a little. This is... Oh, this is taking time. Oh my god, really? I guess I should have aligned that mirror, even those few degrees over there. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, how that didn't hit us, I don't know. But apparently we can avoid them without gargoyles. Oh my god, game. Please align the mirror correctly. Thank you. Oh, this took a lot of time. Let's now hide behind here to not get hit. Although we have so much health, we could maybe soak 1 or 2 hits and save time. No, that's still not good enough. That's better. Okay, micro alignment. So no matter from what angle you Flipendo it, it is always gonna try to auto-align to Voldemort. But that can also cause problems. Okay, he's gonna rapid fire now. Not sure this is gonna turn in time. Oh, nice. Because he cast it one more time. Excellent. So let's hide again, and we are so close to finishing this, but we need to consider the subsequent cutscenes part of the run, of course. Okay. No, that's not good. Oh, nice! Let's observe our handiwork from up close. Haha! Guys, we did it! But cutscenes remaining, still. Oh man, this is great. So we had one mishap in Herbology, otherwise the whole run was a success, I think. Well, you guys see the time, I don't see the time yet, because I didn't put a timer on my phone. Let's see if we'll manage under hour and 50 minutes.
What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows.
Again, the whole school should worship Harry Potter, in my opinion, but anyway.
The stone had been destroyed. But Harry remained
Absolute
fearful
Giga
its
Chat.
loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never...
Guys, observe how Ron now does not visit Harry in the hospital wing. It's the absence of wizard cards and 250 beans after defeating Voldemort. I just love the idea that if you don't collect wizard cards, there's no friendship between Harry and Ron. It's hilarious. This also saved us some time on a less extra panel.
Between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin.
As they should win the House Cup, yes. Because of all the hard work they put in throughout the entire school year. Dumbledore.
However,
although there's always Snape who gives them points for nothing.
In recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor 60 points.
But I mean, that's fair.
Harry's
we
table
just defeated Voldemort embryo, so come on.
had won the House Cup for Gryffindor.
We did Dumbledore's job for him.
It was the best evening
Love
of
this
Harry's
slide.
life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever forget tonight.
Guys, bonus cutscene. By the way, I used to think you only unlock this cutscene if you complete the requirements for Harry Potter Wizard Card in Folio Magi, but no, it plays all the time apparently. So, it's part of the timer. Our time is gonna increase now. But that's the name of the game today in Philosopher's Stone. Constant cutscenes. And when it ends, I'm stopping the timer. Someone had to record that scream. I mean, it's not as good as Ron in the third game when being dragged by Sirius Black, but my god. Still, excellent performance. There we go. I stopped the timer. We have officially beaten the game, guys. We now get an opportunity to look through the wonderful Folio Magi, everything we've unlocked, which is absolutely nothing. To unlock the secret wizard card, collect 24 wizard cards, 250 Bertie Bott's beans, then defeat he who must not be named. We completed one of these requirements. Look at this. Isn't this a thing of pure and upper beauty? Entire album unspoiled by any cards. Then the credits roll, but I also want to quickly check, via loading the game, the other stats, which is 107 beans, although we missed one next to the troll that was in the way, 0 wizard cards, 132 points, Slytherin 109, and just Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw do not even exist at this point. But the 60 points, it's 60 points minus, we actually collected 75 points, lost 3 points, and then got awarded 60 via the final cutscene. Okay, I just really wanted to show you that. So anywho, guys, I'm so happy how this turned out. You guys see the time? I don't see it yet. I'm gonna check it out now, but only after I say thanks to my absolutely amazing patrons. I would like to say thanks to my free Patreon members and especially my loyal Winstons. Blankgoopel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, Katie Danger, Pooh2, Basic Brownie, Bino, and Alex Clark. Thank you all so much for casting Alohomora and keeping all the doors open for us. Next, I would like to say big thanks to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkie, Karavetu, Renegade Durney, Blanket Fox, Jonathan Jones, Dig the Bee, and PD92. Thank you all so much for your support and also for protecting us from dangerous plants via casting the Incendio spell. I would also like to give special thanks to my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Paviglianiti, Alexander, and Richard Dearman. Thank you so much for your valiant support of the channel and also for casting Flipendo and pushing people around like proper bodyguards. And finally, I would like to give one very, very special thanks to our one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so incredibly much for your long and generous support of my work, and also for casting Wingardium Leviosa and making all problems fly away from our general direction. You helped us make the speedrun possible. Guys, 1 hour and 43 minutes is so much better than I expected. I really wasn't sure we're gonna beat 1 hour and 50 minutes. And this is despite the small mishap in Herbology lesson and essentially us having the advantage with the modern control scheme. So maybe it'd be worth to check how I would do with the original 10 control scheme. I would definitely be slower during flying lesson, Quidditch, the flying keys and so on. Anyway guys, this was an absolute blast for me to do. I hope you had a lot of fun checking it out for yourselves, and you know what? The best thing you can do is you maybe share your own time via the comment section, or even make a video about it we could all watch and check along with you. This is a lot of fun and I hope to see more of these as time will progress. Talking about the progression of time, I'm gonna take a break and then I'm gonna start working hard for tomorrow's episode, where we are gonna tackle the original retail version of Chamber of Secrets, where I'm gonna be able to show you the DirectX 11 render. And I'm just gonna say this guys, despite it being much larger game than Philosopher's Stone, cutscene skipping is everything. Expect less than half the time we took today. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.